Here, man. 5-star James. I don't care what stars they give you. You're 5-star. You've been a 5-star. This is much positive. Listen, man. University of Miami fans want to know one thing. Does University of Miami have a chance to get James Williams?
Definitely do have a chance.
Welcome to South Florida. Yeah. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida.
When you on the field, is it pregame? Like, is it ever? Are you ever afraid? Does you ever feel fear, or do you ever feel pressure?
Nervous.
You ever feel pressure?
Not one bit.
None of that.
Nah.
Who's been your tough defender? Like, who's guarded you the tough?
Yeah, who's the toughest person to play?
I don't see nobody.
I knew this. Nobody. He was gonna give it the damn hood.
That's what I'm for. I'm a playmaker. I love receiving. I love to catch the ball. I love to go over people's head.
Yeah.
So I just got to do what I do.
University of Miami, they land you, and then they land the number one. We call him football player, number one player in the nation, James Williams.
Yeah.
Both playing the same position, right? How do you envision that working? Are they telling you how that's gonna work, or?
Well, I feel like me and James two different safeties. And I'm more of the ball hogging safety. He's more of the range. He's playing like you couldn't say like in the box, but like a striker position, strong safety.
Right.
And I'm more of the free safety. So I already know in practice that's gonna just build great competition. And when the game comes, it's gonna be easy.
That's what's
Because
up.
I know we go hand in hand because it's like we're the same person.
Right.
So he has like his strengths and weaknesses, and I have my strengths and weaknesses. And we're gonna he can feed off of me, learn how to, I guess, be more of the free safety, and I can learn off of him, be more of like a closer to the box safety.
Right.
So I feel like we just gonna make each other better.
Yeah, James played free safety. He wanted to play free safety. He was big on that. But James will never be back at free safety. James be closer to the line than linebacker sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
that's
just him helping his team win.
That's his chess. Yeah, that's him playing chess with the team. I totally
Yeah.
get it. I covered James since he was that big, bro. I've known him all his life.
I just feel like every time it's just man on man. If he wins the battle, then that goes to play. He doesn't break on the run, or if this person like doesn't take that step, or certain things. It just, I feel like you beat your man every play,
Right.
you got the best chance to stop any team, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5-star. Lean loyalty. 6'12", 276 pounds.
Yeah. And like after that, I just started going crazy. Tackles after tackle.
Yeah, the first play was like a tackle for loss, like 6.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't touch you, like.
Yeah, like they did.
Explain to me, though. Like, what is that about? Like, how do they not? You 6'5", 300 pounds. Is it something? Is it a swim move? Is something you do? Like, they don't see you? You're teleporting? What's going on?
I'm too fast for a long.
They don't realize you that fast when the game starts. Like,
I'm gonna be the best player on the field. Like, I just gotta show the world. Like, I'm the true 50. I'm the next 56 up. The next. I'm gonna just go crazy this year. Like, show people like, wow, at 56. Like, show them like I want to take care of my mom. I want to put in a big house, stupid cars, big pool in the backyard. Put on for my brothers, my nieces and nephews, like coaches. I think all of them boys for like having me here at this like position that I'm in now, cause like it took hard work and dedication. Without all of them to guide me in the right path, I wouldn't be here today. So I think all of them for like helping me out. Like, yeah.
It's gonna take 3 motherfucking days, and that's what?
Big time players step up in big game. All the criticizing, all that, over, baby. Big time players step up in big game.
What's good, man? What's good? What's good? It's Friday. We up in this thing. I'm D. Everybody talk about everything from Bitcoin to ball. Should have X coming in here shortly. Bam. There you go. He just popped up just now. Look at that. Should have X coming in shortly, man. Good Friday, man. Good Friday, man. We got some games, big game this weekend, game going on tonight. Got to see a game last night with Bobby Washington and Robbie Washington. Excited about that. So excited, man. We're going to put IOD Squad on sale. Squad is going to put it on sale. Going to put it down to $10 sale for IOD Squad. If you can get in, the first 50 people get in, get it for $10. And it should be scrolling at the bottom. So the first 50 people can get in, get it for $10, then it's going to cut, then it'll cut off. So that's IOD Squad Investor Dive. You want to get down with IOD Squad at 786-405-9499. You want to get down with IOD Squad. But it's on sale for $10 because it's Friday. And I'm pretty excited about what I saw. We got X. He finna come in here and tell y'all he told y'all so. Pretty excited. Even though they lost last night, I'm not sure how they got 9 points, but I'm gonna find out. Because I left for like 3 minutes late. So IOD Squad, 786-405-9499, or you can click the link in the comment section. We're gonna pin the link up in the comment section. IOD Squad. $10 sale for the first 50 people. There it is. It's pinned. So I'm D, man. We're about to talk about everything from Bitcoin to ball. If you don't know what IOD Squad is, it's investor die. That's where we trade and we talk about stocks, NFTs. We let you watch us trade. We let you watch us make trades. You can copy what we do. Kind of make it easy. Today we just had a whole little group chat where we get in there and you can audio. We can talk back and forth. The question today was how the market go red at the same time? How the market go red for the same time? Well, the Fed spoke today. He talked about the rate being higher, the interest rate being higher, highing up the rate. And it's the way he say things which makes the market go up and down. It's so that's one way the market can go red, and that's what the conversation was on IOD Squad today, which is our Discord. So man, $10 for the first 50 people. The 50 people is shutting off and going back. It goes back to 25. So $10 for the first 50 people. We're gonna bring X in here, man. We're gonna talk about. Got to see Robbie Washington and Bobby Washington last night. X, what's good, bro?
What's up? What's up?
What's going on, man?
Not much chilling. What's going on? What's good today?
Shit, dog. I got last night, man. Palmetto versus
Homestead.
Got to see Bobby Washington and Robbie Washington in person. Soon as Bobby Washington saw me, runs up to this camera, scares the shit out of me. I didn't realize he was so big, bro. Scares the shit out of me, runs to the camera and throw the U in the camera. So that video you see, I mean, that's actually my video. I shot that video. He runs up, throws the camera to leave no doubt in his mind. I guess when they see us sometime, they see Caneville. Throws up the camera to the U. I make a YouTube short. That pretty much goes viral. X said a while back that Bobby Washington was similar to Willie Williams or the ex-Willie Williams or something of that sort. And I
I asked X. I said Willie Williams. He said, yeah, no, not Willie. He ain't as big as Willie Williams. I say X. If you're gonna say that, fool, you gotta have a reason to say that.
And the reason
my premises was Willie Williams wreaked havoc on high school football, and everybody knew who he was. And Bobby Washington hadn't had his career hasn't been that yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't get to that point yet.
Right. So I was like, X, if you say stuff like that, you gotta have a reason to saying it. That's 2 weeks now. Watching him, I saw him in person last night, and last week was the big hit he had on a kid from Chaminade. X, what was your reason for saying that at the time?
Okay, so when I said it, all I was saying was when you have a linebacker that's big, physical, and fast, you never really see a linebacker at 6'3", 200 plus that could run a 4.4. That's what I was saying similar. I didn't say like he was Willie Williams. Nobody's Willie Williams. Nobody. But Willie 6'3", 225, runs a 4.4 in high school. Bobby Washington 6'3", 215, runs a 4.4 in high school. That's the similarities I was saying. Now, 2 weeks in, people starting to say, uh-oh, look at Bobby Washington. He out there. And I say, I told y'all, like, y'all don't want to, like, sometimes y'all just going to listen to me. I just going to say, okay, whatever X say, we going to stand on it. I told y'all last year, Bobby Washington was a killer on the football field.
Right.
He plays with, I don't know if he plays, I'm not going to say he plays with a chip on his shoulder because I don't know the kid like that, but he plays like he's back in the old days where he just want to kill the opposite team. Like he has nothing, he don't care about anybody in the next jersey. And you can see it throughout the football games he played. So everybody's starting to see how fast he is.
How tall was Willie Williams?
Willie was 6'3" in high school.
He was only 6'3"?
Yeah, he was only 6'3" because Willie was like probably like a few inches maybe taller than me.
How tall is Bobby?
Bobby's 6'3", they're about the same height. Willie was just 10 pounds heavier, 10 pounds, maybe 15 pounds bigger, heavier than Bobby.
So there's other factors that has to go in it. Because Willie Williams made an impact, right? That was felt across the nation when he was in the game, right?
Yeah. He also Willie played with a legendary Kansas City team. Legendary coach, Coach Frazier. They defense, during Coach Frazier tenure, Kansas City probably had one of the best defenses in the nation every year. So when Willie got there, the defense was already good, but when he got on the team, it was like, oh, damn. Like, who the hell is this? This guy just come out of nowhere and he killing everybody. You know what I'm saying? Who got him number 17? His first game playing at Kansas City, I think he broke the quarterback collarbone or something like that, and everybody was like, uh-oh, is this kid really supposed to be playing with them? But yeah, now I don't say they similar in talent-wise because obviously nobody's played like Willie Williams since he's left.
Uh-huh.
But I'm just saying the similarities are there with the physical skill. You're not seeing a linebacker at 6'3", 215 like that often. 9 times out of 10, they put those guys at defensive end, which what Kansas City did a lot with Willie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I kept telling people, man, like his ranking in the recruiting thing is horrible.
Where do they have him ranked?
I think they got him ranked as like he's an 87 or something like that. I think.
Why do you think that is so? Do you know? Do you have a clue why?
Nah.
I think he makes plays like this throughout the game, right? I think also, dog, to play football, this is a mental thing, right? You got to have some smarts. You got to have an understanding of the game. what's going on, that also helps you get to the ball pretty fast. And maybe Willie Williams had more of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But physically, watching this kid, man, if you could set him up, see ball, get ball, he gonna see ball, get ball.
Yeah.
So how you feel about your comment now, X? I see people again, Marvin, Cam Kitchen's dad, Marvin Chapman, and shout out to Marvin. He back. I don't know where Marvin been at.
I still stand on that. Like people starting to agree. They saying, yeah, man, I see what you're talking about.
Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear X. I turned his mic down a little bit. Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear him. We got Lamb Liddy in the house, man. We got a platinum producer in the house, man. Lamb Liddy.
Shout out to Kane and Lamb, the legendary Northern FAMU guy.
We got Lamb in the house. Now, bro, we're gonna talk about these two kids. And I wanted X to come on here because when X said it, bro, I wasn't buying it. But I see what he was saying.
You didn't buy it, and then everybody like gave me hell for that, and I was like, I'm gonna stand on it because I say just wait till you see the guy play. Like you just don't see those type of linebackers that fast. Like he's probably fast. He says he's fast. He says he's faster than his brother, and his brother is super fast.
This is a big kid, bro. This is a big kid. And then we have his brother. So what up? Before we get off him, XO at the college level, he plays what?
He's going to probably most likely be a will linebacker.
Let's take a will linebacker. Let's take a listen to this play. Go ahead.
It'll be a will. And the thing about that play right there is that's one of the top running backs in the nation for the 24 class.
Very aggressive. What you say, X?
That running back who he hit is one of the top running backs in the nation in the 24 class. He's committed to Louisville for 24. He's probably like a top 10 running back in the nation for the next cycle.
Man, that could have been Bo Jackson running that ball just then, boy. He was finna take a hit, boy. I saw it live. That could have been Bo Jackson running that ball. He was about to get hit. So at the next level, talk to us. He's what?
He's gonna be a will linebacker. I mean, they would probably cross train him as a Mike too because you are only gonna use two linebackers. So Will and Mike will be in his game in the plus side is he could run like a safety or a defensive back. So you can almost say, hey, well, he could play the money striker position because he can run and he could cover. So it's gonna be fun. I think with the class and the way that Kevin Stills and Coach Strong's want to coach the linebackers, the ones that he bringing in to go with Wesley and Chase Smith. You got some real good options at linebacker.
Right. Now, Robbie Washington. Do you think Robbie Washington is underrated?
Yeah. I think they both underrated. I think I don't know if they ranked, and I'm not gonna get off Robbie, but I don't think they ranked Ray and Robbie correctly. I think they probably discredit them for their size, and I don't think that's fair. But Robbie is definitely underrated.
You think they discredit them for their size?
Yeah. I think they discredit them for their size. Because there's no way you don't look at both of those guys and say, man, those guys might be 5 stars. Because they just impactful players on anybody's team. So,
but neither one of them are small.
What you mean small? Like, okay, so Ray is about 5'8", 5'9".
Well, Ray small. Ray
Robbie's
small.
about 5'10", 5'11".
Right. So you're saying Ray and Robbie, they taking something from him?
Yeah. I think if Ray is 6'1", Ray is a 5-star. If Robbie is 6'1", 6'2", he's a 5-star because they got him listed as an athlete. So I think maybe if they was to put Robbie and just place him as a receiver, then maybe he might jump up the ratings. But they got him listed as an athlete. So, but I mean, man, Ray. I mean, you watch Robbie, man. He's an impactful player. When he get his hands on the ball, he making 5 people miss.
What'd you say? Making 5 people miss?
Yeah, he's making 5 people miss every time. So.
No, I have a play. Let me see. I have a couple. This is Robbie before the game. National anthem going on here.
Man, ready for the game. You don't care about none of that.
National anthem going on here. All right, man. Whatever. It's gonna be whatever. This is Bobby. Just a big kid, bro. Malik Bryant's a little thicker than him.
Yeah. Malik Bryant is way. I mean, Malik Bryant and Popo.
Not as fast though.
Thicker. Yeah, they not fast. They not as fast like that.
I don't think he's as fast.
Man, Bobby might be our fastest commit so far this class.
You think so?
He say he's faster than his brother. So if he's faster than his brother, I think he's our fastest commit.
He said he's faster than his brother.
Well, the daddy said it too. You know,
the bigger one faster?
Yeah. I don't think Robbie gonna say yeah he's faster. You know, obviously he gonna be like I beat him anytime. But one thing we are gonna put on, like I talked to them. I talked to Jaylen Brown. I'm gonna speak to Ray. I'm gonna get Chris Johnson and a couple more kids. We're gonna do the fastest player in South Florida this year for 23 class.
We saw. I'm speaking of the fastest, man. I got to see Mike Jackson was there last night, bro.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody was fast like that. I mean, maybe Mortimer. And we wanted those two to go at it last year, cause that.
Yeah. Well, we actually had it set up. It ain't coming to fruition, but they both was down. They both said they was in.
Yeah. So, I really want to see those guys run with Chris Johnson and Jaylen. Might have to put Hakeem in there because Hakeem got some speed. I don't know if he's fast like that, those guys, but he get to going.
You think Hakeem can run with them boys?
I mean, I think because he got a longer stride, maybe he can. Like if it's the 100-yard, maybe he can. I don't know if it's 40. I don't know.
I have a couple versions of this play. Let me see. And I'm gonna go out here and find. I'm just gonna go out here and find it for y'all. We're gonna find this out here. Screw this.
Talk about the one where he put his foot in the dirt and cut him.
Man, look at here, man.
Spin around.
I said the other night, I said he was Marshall Faulk, right? You thought I was crazy, right?
Yeah.
Man, I know what I'm looking at, man. Look at here, man. This man, when he gets to rolling, and it don't have to be a clear shot rolling. He take hits, he break tackles, but when he gets to rolling, like everybody else standing still. It looks like everybody else is standing still.
You know who Robbie kind of remind me of? You said Marshall Faulk, but I would go a little further and closer and say Greg Cooper.
Greg Cooper that played for the
UM.
No.
Yes.
No, man.
Go look at Greg Cooper highlights when Greg Cooper was real healthy. When he was healthy, when he first got here,
he made
Cooper
plays.
Used to put his foot in the dirt, and he used to cut just like that.
But he never. Yeah, Greg Cooper would get you 40 yards, right? He never really took it to the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if he wasn't fast enough. Nah, he never really to me, Greg Cooper always looked like he looked the part. Robbie is the part. It ain't no looking the part. Greg Cooper left a lot to be desired. He would make those big plays, and we all loved him to death.
Greg Cooper used to be the man in high school. Now he was probably he was number 1 or number 2 recruit, something like that in high school. He was the man now.
Where he came out of?
I forget what high school he came out of, but he had to go prep school for 1 year because of grades issues. So UM sent him to prep school, and then that's when he ended up coming back to UM.
How did Palmetto get 9 points last night? Because I left. It was 12-0 when I left with 3 minutes left.
I think they ended up scoring and got a field goal, and then they ended up kicking the offside. And the dude ended up getting the offside and running it back for Homestead.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I left, man, it looked like they didn't have a chance to score. The offense just didn't have it. They couldn't block.
No, Homestead gonna be tough. Like Homestead gonna be real tough for teams to beat because they got a team, man. That safety who you kept recording, what's his name? The 6'3" guy. He's out there hitting too.
Yeah, he played for Immortals. So here we go. So Benjamin has a lot of these plays right here. He played for the Immortals. He's one of the dancing guys. One of the guys that be dancing all the time.
Yeah.
The dancing crew. But no, bro, you thought I was kind of crazy, man, when I talked about
the Marshall Faulk thing. Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking about Marshall Faulk that should have won the Heisman and almost ruined UM. That's the Marshall Faulk I'm talking about.
You thinking about what?
That Marshall Faulk, the one who should have won the Heisman.
Bro, listen. It ain't no other Marshall Faulk. Check me out. Here we go. So here go one of the plays. Here we go, Robbie. We need to see that again. Here we go, Robbie. Hey, watch that face, man. Here you go from another angle. Here you go from another angle.
What? That's what? That's what? That's what?
I honestly don't think that was the most amazing play he made. He caught a pass. He caught a pass to open field, and the safety smacked him. The safety smacked him. Boom. And he kept running. He kept running, and I forgot how it ended, but he kept running. He is exciting to watch. Now he cramps up a lot, gets hurt a lot, or whatever we want to call it. He's gonna be on the ground, but
that might be a Palmetto thing because Mike Jackson used to do that a lot too. Remember?
Duke Johnson was the same way though in high school. He would sit down a lot. Here go another play right here. Dog, those cuts are so sharp, dog.
And you know who he kind of, who used to do cuts like that when he played high school? I know you and Kanan, you and Kanan Lamb would know. Remember Yate?
Yeah, right. Now we talking.
Yeah, he used to do.
Dog, listen, we're talking about South Florida football. This man is out here making people look like they are standing still. I know what I'm looking at. Just like you saw what you saw with Willie Williams, I know what I'm looking at, dog. This kid is one of the special ones, dog. If they can keep it together, they can keep it together off the field. You know what I'm saying? Dog, he's one of the special ones, dog. He I don't know if nobody cut like Yate. Yate had a lot of control. But dog, I told you, and a lot of the plays he make are from the line of scrimmage. That's why I thought Marshall fought. Like, it's not like he's catching these long downfield passes. It has him as a wide receiver, but he makes things happen. Like he probably going to be the ultimate kick returner, huh? Punt returner.
Yeah, I mean, just he could be like a Roscoe, how Roscoe was. Roscoe would catch a hitch and then go down the yard, 40 yards, stuff like that for you. Don't necessarily have to just line up at receiver and run receiver routes. I mean, that's not the game anymore. So
you said they ain't the game no more?
Yeah, nah, they not just lining two receivers up and say, hey, go run this route. No, they saying there's 4 receivers out there. You go run the hitch, you go run the slant, you run the drag, you run the post corner, stuff like that. So
I was in North Carolina. I didn't get to see a lot of Roscoe Parrish. Roscoe Parrish was like
Roscoe Parrish in high school, he was the quarterback. He was quarterback. So
he's a quarterback, right?
I wouldn't say he was like that in high school because he played quarterback. But when he got to UM, you seen basically what you see out of what's his name? Who went to Louisville is what you see out of Roscoe Parrish.
Who? Tutu?
Yeah, Tutu. What you seen out of Tutu? Tutu and Roscoe are the same exact player from high school to college.
Somebody said those Devin Hester cuts, all full speed.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, Devin Hester was just lights out.
Did you pay attention to Devin Hester in high school?
Yeah.
Somebody said Mark Pope used to make those cuts. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, don't say that, man.
You talking about in high school?
In Little League, probably Little League.
We ain't gonna discredit Mark Pope now, like Mark Pope won the goddamn baller now.
He was a baller, but I ain't never seen him make no cuts like that.
Kanan, shut up, man. We got Kanan Lamb in here, man. Kanan Lamb is a goddamn platinum producer. He don't produce Beyonce. He don't put everybody from Beyonce to the goddamn OJs. Okay? You got credits for everybody. Lamb track was other. Kanan said, yep, same kind of foot speed as Yate. Right here, somebody said Devin Hester full speed, Miami High. Somebody asked me, did I interview? This is when I interviewed Robbie the first time he committed to Miami.
Yeah.
He was like in where he was in. He was in Tennessee somewhere. Running back. You running back a wide receiver, big dog. You running back a wide receiver.
Athlete, to be honest, I can do it all.
You're an athlete, but
you
wasn't lying, right? He wasn't lying at all. You wasn't lying.
All
right. With Robbie Washington, man, you just committed to the University of Miami, right?
Yes, sir.
You what, 2023?
Yes, sir.
So your son, this was the younger humble him. Now they look famous now. You know what I'm saying? He
got back to South Florida. That South Florida got him.
They got a little ump behind him now.
Because, remember, like, him being where he was in Tennessee, he probably haven't heard the stories about his dad. So when he came back home, everybody was saying, boy, your daddy. You know how it go. They telling them stories, and so he like, oh yeah, well my dad was this bad, I'm bad too. Now I feel like I could say something. You know what I'm saying? So.
Like I tell people all the time, man. I done seen a lot. I seen a lot close up. Kids that could weave through other South Florida kids, like Dalvin Cook was able to just catch a punt and weave through everybody, and made other South Florida speed look like it was standing still, or maybe they were just intimidated. They didn't even want to engage at full speed because what may happen. Robbie in the weight program with the right food is special, bro. He's an alien. He's a 5-star, no doubt in my mind. Bobby is a 5-star, no doubt in my mind. Lamb said they didn't grow up in Dade. Lamb, they grew up. They were here, then they left.
Back and forth, yeah, back and forth.
It's kind of I would love to sit him down, because when I talked to him right here, he kind of explained it. When I talked to him right here, he was just coming from Georgia. He had played a year in Georgia. Now he was in Tennessee. Then a couple months later, he was back at Killian. I think they grew up here. I think they moved. They moved around. Don't have the full story on that, but I know he was getting around, because this interview was him in Tennessee. Him and his cousin. His cousin came out. He was about to play for some school in Tennessee. So man, so talk to me. Fall camp over, right? Because they keep talking about camp.
Over. Yeah,
all right, so I'm gonna go get my coffee. Explain to people what happens now. So, because the camp part always confuses me, though. Like the camp part is
getting them physically. Okay, so the camp part is getting them physically and mentally ready, prepared for the football season. Looking at players who you could trust, who's going to be implemented into your scheme, into your depth chart, stuff like that. So fall camp is over. I think today and the rest of the practices, they are prepping for the game, basically putting in the game plan of exactly what plays they want to run. Then you're going to have situational football where they have 1st and 10, 2nd and 5, or 2nd and 15, 3rd and 1, or 3rd and 14, stuff like that. They're going to start putting in situational football with packages, different schemes. I don't know how much we would see, because we playing Bethune-Cookman, obviously the first game. So I doubt we see that many packages and that many schemes and stuff like that. I think they'll just come out vanilla and say, hey, we better than them. Let's just whoop them up and down the field. But you're going to start seeing them basically prepping, getting ready for the season with plays, certain plays they're going to run, who they're going to have in, stuff like that. And then they'll prepare for Middle Tennessee. I think most likely they'll probably use the same schemes and plays for both games. So, that's why, you're definitely not going to start seeing media at practice a lot, because they want to prep. And when they start prepping, media don't get no access to that. So. But yeah, fall camp is over. Only 2 significant injuries is Javante Citizen and Don Chaney. Don Chaney will be back in like 5, maybe 6 weeks. Maybe 4, maybe a month. He's maybe out for a month, but I think we have a bye game around that span, so you say 5 weeks, something like that. Javante Citizen, he's obviously done for the season. They'll get him prepared to go maybe by spring or just wait till fall. Those are the only 2. Zion, obviously, even if Zion was ready for game 1, I wouldn't want Zion to play game 1 anyway. I just leave him because even if he dominates Bethune-Cookman, what is that going to do for him? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? They not NFL caliber type of players on Bethune-Cookman team. So I would just leave them out for that game anyway. Get them ready for Middle Tennessee State and Texas A&M.
Zion?
Yeah.
Mario made it seem like Citizen energy was bad, huh?
Yeah, well, it was a, I think it was ACL.
Yeah, because he was talking about Chaney. He was like, Chaney's not as significant as
Well, I guess he was saying that because he basically was saying Chaney's done. I mean, Citizen is done for the year, but Chaney's coming back. So that's probably why he said it like that. And then, you know, the media, the Miami media is so, oh my gosh, crazy.
What you mean?
Man, they take things and run with it and overblow things like, you know, I don't even know if they wanted the Citizen News to be out there like that, but or the Chaney or the Zion, like people report Zion is walking back to the locker room with his pads, like, huh? Like, what is going on?
That's a big deal. I mean, I think fans in the comment section, is that what y'all want to hear? Y'all want to hear when players are hurt? That's what the media has taken from it. I mean, it's a big deal to the media.
Yeah, and this is exactly why Mario said no more media in practice right now.
I don't know if he said that's why he said that, X. Don't put that out there, dog. Don't make that up. X just be making shit up. Nobody ain't tell us nothing like that, bro. Nobody said nothing like that.
They told us something not to do, right? And then when they did it, somebody else did it. Guess what happened? No media for the rest of the week.
Nah, we ain't gonna assume nothing like that. But that is a pet peeve of his, man. Stuff getting out, having leaks and stuff. And they've came down on media coaches about this. I mean, I don't know what. With such a huge coaching staff, I don't know how much you think he could actually keep in. Everybody has family.
Yeah.
Everybody has family. Everybody has things are going to get out. But I guess he's talking about the focus of the media. Like why are you guys here? Are you guys here to report? Like, you see they give us a couple kids, a couple coaches here, but they're doing their own interviews with Don Belly Jr. And I guess they're trying to control their own narrative. They know them guys aren't going to ask anything crazy. So now what? They get into preparing for Bethune, right?
Yeah, they preparing. They game prepping for Bethune. I think today's is probably gonna be helmets and shorts. It's not gonna be a walkthrough. It's, you know, they'll do running and maybe full speed or half speed, but they game prepping for Bethune-Cookman. They're gonna implement the plays that they want to run. I think normally offensively an offensive coordinator have like 25 to 35 plays that he knows that guaranteed could work anytime he call them. And then out of those 35, 10 of them he knows, okay, if I need it, then I'm using this play, you know. So and then you just have like 40 plays a game that you say, okay, well, we could call this, you know what I'm saying. If it don't work, then I know I got the 10 right there that's going to work. And defensively,
right.
It's gonna kind of be different this year because the way Kevin Steele wants to run his scheme, he's saying basically he basing his play calling and his scheme off of the team's quarterback. You know, so I don't know nothing about Bethune-Cookman quarterback. Offense. So I can't call it. But I could tell you they're gonna play fast and physical. So.
Bethune?
No. Kevin Steele's in the defense.
Oh. Yesterday, asked Jafari Harvey, they were talking about the offense struggling against him, and Jafari Harvey was like, well, maybe we got a good defense. Nobody expect him to say that.
I mean, and that's that's the thing. I guess it's back to normal where normally defense always outdoes the offense. During spring
I
or
think
fall
so.
camp
Right.
because
Yeah.
the defense is a lot easier. You know what I'm
I
saying?
believe
Offense,
so. Yeah.
Offense is a lot that you got to do, and then when they get it going, though, they get it going. So.
No, I believe so. I think yeah, but in the past we had old Manny. In the past it would be kind of like confusing, right?
Yeah, it'd be confusing. Like, I think once Lashley got here, man, it looked like the offense just was going to be way better than the defense anyway. And they were just way above, and that was kind of scary because I was like, well, hold on. They ain't supposed to be doing this that much. Like, sometimes they could get it beat and stuff, but not all the time. So.
Yeah, De'Aaron King used to carve our offense up in practice, bro. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, he made it look like it was he was out there playing on rookie mode on Madden football or something. Somebody asked, what's the update with Avery Huff? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Avery Huff, he physically has it, but I don't know if he just mentally has it. And he's still doing things that Coach Strong don't tolerate.
So what happened? Something happened with Avery Huff? Explain to the people.
No, nothing happens. Somebody just asked me a question, and then I just answered it.
The update? What do we need an update on Avery Huff for?
I mean, I guess, people want to see him play. I do too, but it is what it is, man. At this point, man, we got to stop having favoritism for kids we want or we know. It's about, man, get the kids in there that's going to do something because the coach getting paid $8 million a year. He don't want to lose his job. You know what I'm
right.
The coordinators, the other coaches, they getting paid. They don't want to lose their job. So you got to just say, hey, man, we got to put the kids in that's going to make us keep our job.
But that hasn't changed. That's always been that way, though, right? That ain't changed.
No, it hasn't been that way. Not for the last couple of years at UM.
You don't think so?
No, they got seniority was the number one thing that kept most of the best players off the field. That ain't like that this year. They don't care if you're a senior. You might not play. Guess what? They putting the best player on the field.
I think that can be good and bad at times, bro. Like I said last year, you throw all your young safeties in the game. Everybody like, yay! Now you got a bunch of young safeties in the game and young cornerback, and now you ain't got nobody behind them because you ain't going back. You ain't going back to what you just jumped over, and that could be very, very risky. You know what I'm saying? So having depth on the football team is the safest way to be, bro. To be honest with you, it has to be the safest way to be. I think it's gonna be a lot of attrition, man. Mario talked about our boy yesterday, though. Yeah. Mario talked about Allen Hay the other day, though. He talked about Allen Hay. Yeah.
I think Coach Steele even mentioned Allen Hay before. Remember we told people once Allen Hay get there, his football IQ is probably going to keep him on that team and make him play because he's smart. He knows the game. He know how to read the offensive line. Go watch his interview, man. The man was literally saying things I never knew a D lineman knew.
Right.
Like, I didn't know D lineman knew that stuff, and he was saying things like I was like, oh, okay. So
the way he prepared for a game.
Yeah.
If you're just getting in here, man, got excited last night watching Bobby and Robbie Washington. A couple of weeks ago said Bobby Washington was close to Willie Williams, and I thought he was crazy. And I could see what he's saying when it comes to size and speed after watching him in person. And Robbie Washington is just underrated. They both are just underrated. And because I got excited last night, I put IOD Squad down to $10 for the next 50 people that sign up for IOD Squad. It'll be $10 for you a month. If you already signed up, I don't think it worked for you. I don't know. But if you signed up, it'll be $10 a month for the next 50 people, and then it'll cut off. And that link is in the comment section and should be in the description to get on IOD Squad. I'm excited about these two, though. I don't care what the internet's saying about them.
Yeah, very excited. Like everybody was panicking a few weeks ago or whatever about, oh man, they taking a visit to Louisville and they might flip to Louisville, and I was like, man, no. No. Shout out to Coach Hover, man. Coach Hover, he's on Louisville staff, man. You know,
Coach who?
Coach Hover, man. You know, he used to coach with South Ridge down south. He was at Florida for a couple of years and stuff like that. Real good recruiter. He basically does what Cooney does, you know. So he go out there and get the kids. So shout out to Coach Hover, man. Real good dude. He obviously say he's still gonna be recruiting Ray and the twins. He said, I'm still going after them.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
He said he ain't getting up like that?
Nah, he said, nah, he not gonna give up. But he pretty much know, man, it's a wrap. But you know, it's his job is to keep going. So. But they about to get another kid, man, that's in South Florida that's a steal, man. I think he's gonna blow up. No, I'm not even gonna say he's gonna blow up because I think he's there right now. I just don't think he don't get the hype or he don't get talked about because they don't know what position he's gonna play.
Who?
Man, Adam Moore.
Louisville about to get him?
Yeah.
This was last night, man. Soon as y'all just getting in here, man, $10 IOD Squad on sale. As soon as Bobby Washington saw me, this is what he ran into the camera and did. So much for the Louisville. These kids ain't leaving, man. These kids Miami all through and through.
Yeah, they at the crib, man.
And Cristobal retweeted us, or he liked it.
He retweeted and he liked it, retweeted it. Crib talk, man. They know what time it is when they see.
Oh, Cristobal retweeted it too. He retweeted it too.
Exactly.
I didn't tell him to say that. I didn't tell him nothing. I ain't tell him nothing. He saw the football field logo and he was like, "Oh, these the people. These the people I'm supposed to tell that we good." Last night they often struggle, X. They couldn't block Homestead. They couldn't block him. And this is the play he made. My God. They couldn't block Homestead, and then when they blocked him, it's like they end up going Wildcat. They couldn't get the ball. Basically, when the quarterback dropped back, he was in trouble. They couldn't establish a running game.
I mean, that's been Palmetto MO for the last 6 years. Offense just ain't clicking. Like you had 3-4 All-Americans on defense, and your offense just couldn't score that year when they had LT, Savion, Jason Marshall, and Collier. They had 4 All-Americans on the defense, and nobody could score on them, but the offense couldn't score.
Right. They Shu wasn't even offensive coordinator then. It was somebody else, right?
Yeah. No, Shu hasn't been offensive coordinator for the last 2 years, I think. Since he wasn't he wasn't offensive coordinator for the last since Rashad left.
MJR say we be kind of overhyping guys from down here sometimes. No disrespect. I say this. I'm not in the hype. I'm not in the hype business. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing flaw about me. You know what I'm saying? And X just say it like it is. I ain't never been in the hype business. I ain't never been in the, and I can't say that I'm blind because anything that I say, I'm measuring it off what I've seen. I think sometimes you guys play Monday morning quarterback and watch the result right? And then when he don't pan out, then you can say, oh man, y'all said Pope was this.
Hold on. Breaking news. We got breaking news. FAMU Rattlers may not be competing this Saturday against North Carolina. The players are currently boycotting.
For what?
I just got a tweet that said breaking news. I don't know what's going on.
Hey,
that is wow.
What the hell happened?
That is super wild. I don't know, but I'm definitely finna look into it. Well, yeah.
What? That popped up on your Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go right here. Breaking news, FAMU game canceled. What is going on, though?
They say the players are currently boycotting until the AD explains.
Stick it out for the culture. Why? Why stick it out for the culture when the culture ain't doing right by them? Why would they be? Why should they have to endure this when they're not even being done right on the flip side? And once again, I say all the time, me and Dion, we don't see eye to eye on a lot of stuff. But he says, I have to do, when I recruit a kid, I have simple basics that I have to hit. I'm going to have a place where you can lay your head. I'm going to feed you 3 times a day, and I'm going to make sure you become a man. Anything after that is on you and how hard you work. But his job, his duty is to make sure that.
They say players have been thugging it out for the summer. No money, no housing. Whoa.
Money, whatever.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. But that goes to show that, HBCUs don't get the money like that. They don't got it. So
well, I don't, no money, no housing. X. That's shadiness. I mean, that they saying no money, no housing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no housing. That's kind of.
You can't say they don't get the money now. We can't say they got a team up there and they ain't got nowhere to live. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. But I always felt that way about HBCUs. Like I felt like they don't want to use money for sports at all. So that's why I would never have endorsed HBCUs. But I endorse them now. Especially if if they gonna do something like what Dion doing. But previously, it was just bad.
It's a bad look. But this is a bad look. Here we go. This is a bad look.
This is bad. This is bad. Real bad. And if it's, I'm pretty sure if it's happening at FAMU, it's probably happening at other HBCUs too.
Well, I know them dudes. I know North Carolina kids, man. Them breaking news. Rattlers, unfortunately, due to NCAA certification issues, FAMU may not be competing in Chapel Hill this weekend, including major starters. The players are currently boycotting until AD explained FAMU. So yeah, man, this is a developing like
Like real time.
Real time right now. You know what I'm saying?
As we speak, man. Yeah, it's a bad look. I think, and you can almost say, I guess that's one of the reasons why ICE did leave Florida Memorial, because they just weren't back in the football team or doing nothing for him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this is happening like right now. Rattler Nation blog. Let's see.
Yeah. So definitely, man. We supposed to be worried about you, well, man. This big news, man. I love you, but this is big news for one. It's HBCU, a lot of black kids there.
Don't they come next week to play Jackson State?
And they play Jackson State next week, Sunday.
Somebody said a lot of time them grants fall through and the school don't have the funds to cover everything. Elgin Primer said, who was our starter? Starter for what?
The starter is we don't know.
You tell me the starter for what? Who's the starter for what?
Yeah, the starters. You'll know the starters. I mean, you'll know the starters the day before the game. That's when they release the depth chart.
Who's our starters?
Eden James. Eden James. Isn't that Eden James' son or nephew or something like that?
That's his son.
Okay, yeah, I think he did go to FAMU.
No, he went to Howard.
He went to Howard. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Howard not having that issue.
Right.
Howard is definitely not having that issue. Sad situation, man. You know, being especially there's a lot of local kids from South Florida that's up there. I guarantee that, and it's them guys worked all hard summer. Get ready for this game. It's a big game. They playing North Carolina. They want a chance to show that they can compete. Even if they do get blown out or get beat, they still want to compete. But it's like free slavery, man. I'm not going out there if y'all not doing what y'all supposed to do. We not.
No.
Yeah, we not in the days no more where we just going out there to play for free no more, man. Y'all ain't giving us no housing, no food, money. Nah, we ain't doing that no more, man. So I support them, man.
You treat all you want 48 hours before the game time.
Anybody who need free Bethune, yeah. Some people was asking me for Bethune-Cookman tickets. I tell them like, hey man, go. They there on ticket whatever that Ticket Hub or Ticketmaster, whatever. But DM me the information. It's people ask me all the time, so I definitely could get 2 people to go for you.
They have free what?
They have 2 free tickets for the Bethune game. He said.
Gotcha.
Oh, look at that! Van Dyke wins Heisman. Look, I've seen somebody made a prediction. No, look, listen. Somebody made a prediction the other day. I think it was yesterday that Van Dyke wins the Heisman.
Who made the prediction?
I'm trying to remember who it was, but it was
just any old body.
What kind of facility? My daughter's not a football.
I forget what it was, but
somebody predicted Van Dyke to win the Heisman.
Yeah. Yeah, but
somebody you respect.
I mean, it was somebody from okay, it was somebody who does like the ACC network. They be on the ACC network because I seen it say ACC. They had him with Jabari, the running back who went to Alabama, Gibbs. The other running back from Texas, Robinson. They had him up there with the quarterback who at Texas. And then they had him up there with C.J. Stroud.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hit my DM. Hit my DM if you want to speak about the tickets. Hey man, last year Rambo was dropping every pass I seen in practice. But Rambo had 1,100 yards receiving last year, so don't overthink it. He was dropping passes.
I don't remember that.
He was dropping passes.
I don't remember Rambo sucking in practice, dog.
Yeah, he was dropping passes. That's why I was like, man, they need to play the freshmen because I felt like he gonna drop passes, play the younger guys, but he turned it up. He definitely turned it up. So
All right, man. Go ahead and get out of here. We're finna get ready to wrap this thing up.
All right, peace.
You. Gonna get quiet when X get out of here, huh? X got a noisy background or something. So, man, 786-459-499. You see it scrolling at the bottom, man. IOD Squad, $10 for the first 50 people. And then we're going back. It's going back to $25. That's what we invest or die. That's what we want you come and watch us trade. We get in groups. We talk about trading, NFTs, talk about crypto, all the stuff that you probably want to know, don't really know a lot about. Man, you can come in there and ask any questions. It's $10 a day because we got excited watching Robbie and Bobby Washington do their thing last night. So it's $10 a day. IOD Squad. Who is real quiet in here? X had a noisy background, huh? We had nothing to do. So 786-459-499. Send us a text, man, or just go sign up. The link is in the comment section at the top in the blue. We talked about Robbie Washington, Bobby Washington. We feel they're very underrated. Robbie, like I said, Robbie makes plays in open field. I haven't seen many do in South Florida amongst some of the top talent. Homestead is going to be pretty. Homestead is a pretty good team, bro. And it's becoming a good team because you got to understand a lot of the projects are being tore down in the city in Miami, and they're sending a lot of people with vouchers and Section 8. They're sending a lot of them to Homestead, and a lot of those kids has to play for Homestead. And Homestead showed you last night. They actually jumped on. They jumped on Palmetto. Palmetto didn't score until the fourth quarter. So that was a tough one, man. So listen, it's Friday, bro. Y'all go do y'all thing. I may catch IMG Central tonight. We'll see how the night go. But I'm D, man. Like I say, $10 to the first 50 people. I think we got 20 people that signed up already, so maybe 30 more. I'm D. Don't put off tomorrow something you could do today. The rest of your life could be seconds away. That boy say hit the like button. Shout out to him. Shout out to all the members. Shout out to the member group me, bro. Oh, yeah, listen, bro. If you want to become a member, man, today Friday, the member thing is half off. I know you guys be needing me to show you how to become a member. I'm going to show you how to become a member. You want to become a member before I get out of here? You want to become a member and be a part of the member group me and get to see the Caneville experience videos first, hit the join button. The join button is right there under the word thanks. You're not going to have analytics and edit video. I have that because it's my back screen. You're going to have subscribe and hit the alert bell. Hit the subscribe button and hit the alert bell. That's free. But if you want to join, it's half off. YouTube is paying for your first month. Hit join. And you get to see the articles and the things that we have in there. The information we put in there, that's where all the scrimmage information goes. That's where all of any inside information we got goes in the member section. And you get to be a part of the member group me, which never stops. These dudes in there talking about hurricane stuff all night long. I bet you they're in there talking about hurricane stuff even while we in here. Told you. I mean, all night long, they're in there talking about hurricane stuff. All night long. While we in here, I bet you they're in there talking about. Can y'all see that? It is. All night long, they're in there talking about hurricane stuff. Why we in here? Y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see that. It don't stop. That's where a lot of information gets dropped. Last night at the game, we had Leonard Taylor. Some of those pictures, Leonard Taylor, Tyreek Stevens walked up to me. Those pictures was in the member group me. So, man, the member group me is unique. It's very unique. We're plugged into the community. We got a lot of grassrooted. So privy to a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So If you want to be a part of that, man, just hit the join button right there on the right hand side next to subscribe. Or click it, go to the YouTube logo, click the logo, and it'll take you to the main page, and you can always join from the main page. And that's how you become a member. But if not, just hit like and subscribe for us, man. We appreciate it, man. What do you get when you become a member? You get in the member group me. You get access to the videos first, because the videos released in the member group me first. We just put pieces of them out on the regular channel, and then we eventually release the whole video eventually. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to get access to the videos first, if you want to get access to the info, inside info we have, any other inside conversation we have, that's how you do it. I'm D. Don't put off tomorrow. Something you can do today. The rest of your life could be seconds away. I'm out of here.